You either control your lust or your lust controls you. It's simple. Lust is one of the most powerful human conditions. Okay, it's one of the most potent energy forces that we can, feel. Your sexual energy, your seed, your vitality, particularly as men, because part of our sexual energy is materialized through our seed. It's so much more important for men to practice sexual discipline than it is for women. And that's not to say that women shouldn't practice sexual discipline and that they don't have any need to practice sexual discipline, because everyone does. But I think what I'm saying is, for men, it's a lot more detrimental when you don't have that control over yourself. Now, you either control your lust or your lust controls you. What does this mean? Well, essentially, lust is something that we can't escape. Alright? It's something that we're never ever gonna get away from. We're always gonna have feelings of lust. We're always going to be feeling sexual feelings. Okay? No, like it's in our nature. It's part of who we are. Right? It's part of our reproductive process. We're hardwired to experience sexual energy. However, when you allow this sexual energy to control your thoughts and to dictate what you do, it becomes a problem, particularly for men, because when you're not in control of your sexual energy, it fucks up every other aspect of your life. If you can't stop yourself for weeks, months, if you need to, if you can't stop yourself from releasing your seed and choking the chicken, if you know what I mean, then you have work to do. And that's not me being drastic, that's the truth. If you can't go weeks or months without releasing your seed, then you have work to do. Because the truth of the matter is, lust is being used against you. It's being used to control you. It's being used to keep you at a lower vibrational state. Because sexual energy is very potent, and when you're wasting it, right? When you're wasting it watching stuff you shouldn't be watching, and going on one night stands with people that you don't care about, then you're trapped in this like low energy, low mood, low motivation state. Because I'm sure you all know, after you watch something and release your seed, you're overcome with a feeling of tiredness and lethargy and low mood. I'm sure you know that when you've had a one night stand with someone that you don't care about emotionally and spiritually, you're left feeling empty after. You're left questioning why did I just do that? What was the point of that? Because the truth of the matter is, sexual energy is more than just it's for more than just sex. It can be used to essentially turbocharge your entire being. And that's why lust is being weaponized against us young men. That's why you see girls shaking bum on every single music video that you see these days. That's why you see all these half-naked women all over social media promoting their OnlyFans. You know, that's why you see all these random advertisements that aren't even advertising things like women's underwear or bikinis, yet they're covered in half-naked women. That's why there is so much lust-inducing imagery in today's world. It's because some powerful people who want to control you understand that if you're kept in a state of constantly releasing your sexual energy, then you will never be able to evolve. You'll never be able to transcend your usual state. Because I can tell you this from experience: if you go weeks or months without releasing your seed and without watching bad stuff on the internet, there'll come a point after maybe a month where it's like your entire brain rewires itself. Your entire brain, it changes its perspective on everything. It stops seeing every single woman as an object. It starts seeing everyone as equal, intelligent beings. It starts having more energy because you're not releasing it. You have more energy for everyday tasks. Your testosterone goes up. Your sleep is improved. You require less sleep to feel energized. You want to do hard work, and it doesn't feel like hard work. You're more confident. You're more charismatic. You know, it's easier to look people in the eye. You always have a solution to problems. Your entire life changes. And I'm not saying that lightly, genuinely. Last time, excuse me, the last time I went a long time without releasing was a couple years ago. I think I went close to 3 months. And after the second month, I will never forget how I felt during that time. I was sleeping maybe 5 hours a night, yet it felt like 8. I was smashing a 2-hour workout every single day. I was being more productive than I've ever been in my life. I was talking to people effortlessly. I was being charismatic effortlessly. People from my past were messaging me out of the blue, wanting to catch up with me and ask how I was doing. It's like when you abstain from releasing your sexual energy, when you decide to control your lust, it's like the universe favors you because your vibration goes up, you know? So controlling your lust is so important if you want to go far in your life. It's one of the fundamental things that you need to get in check first before anything else. Because if you can't go weeks or months without releasing, and if you can't strictly indulge in sex when it's with someone that you have a emotional and spiritual connection with, then nothing else truly matters, because you're out of alignment with how you're meant to be. So you're never gonna reach your full potential if you haven't got that in check first. So yeah, I will be making more videos on this topic. I just wanted to do like a brief rundown of the things I know, and there is a lot more I can talk about on this topic. So if these are the kinds of videos that you guys like to see, let me know, and I can make them more frequently. But yeah, control your lust or it will control you.